Alright, so this is my shaman tank guide. Yeah, are we recording? Yes, we are. Okay. So, like I've always done in every shaman tank guide, I don't think I've done one for like literal classic vanilla WoW. I've done one for Season of Mastery, which is like the closest to this, but let's get into the meat and gravy and all that shit of the guide here. So, we start off with the talents, right? So you get 5 in the shield thing, 5 in thundering strikes. Pick up thundering axe and mace so you can DPS on your way. Maybe sometimes if you're just leveling up, maybe sometimes you just want to like DPS and you're not. They already have a tank, right? This thing right here. Have this. 5 anticipation, 5 flurry. We're not just here yet. Ancestral knowledge is like literally the last thing I chose. So we get elemental weapons. We get parry, right? We're parrying shit. Elemental fury for more rock biter damage. Weapon mastery just for more damage, which will scale with the rock biter weapon. Why we take weapon mastery, because it's also just the DPS threat increase. Storm Strike, it's really good just for, I mean, it costs a lot of mana for what it does, but it's like an extra thing you can have while you're DPSing. Like, it's good to have Storm Strike. There's a build where we don't even take this for shaman tanking, and we actually just put way more into, like, elemental. So, 5 out of 5 concussion, 3 out of 3 for elemental warding, 2 in convection, then 5 out of 5, or no, we put 1 in elemental focus first, and then 5 out of 5 reverberation. By then, we're low enough here, so we take elemental devastation. When you have Dragon Slayer, you're proccing this way more during raids, so for the extra 9% crit for melee, like, it just helps. And then I put the extra things, like, into convection, and, like, my last point was into ancestral knowledge for this build. People will be wondering, why didn't you take toughness? Because armor isn't really like survivable compared to stamina. Like stamina, the more stamina we have, the more likely we're to live. Like this toughness doesn't really give us much survivability as we need compared to like the other talents we need to put in. So it's just in my opinion, not worth taking toughness for shaman tanking. Even though you think, hey, let's take this for shaman tanking, right? More armor, but I mean, armor ain't our main survivability. Like we got 46%, but it's like it's all about like having a high stamina, 4.5k. Like I just got the lobotomizer from doing my AV grind, and I paid like 110 gold for this, so it is better than my Life Force Strike, but I'm still keeping that. And then same thing here with Skull Flame. Like this is like a threat shield. No stamina if you guys noticed, but I do have stamina weapon and shield, so it's like I will use those if I need like a bit more like stamina. Like let's see, how much more do I get? I'm up to 4.8k. That's almost 60, but use both of these for threat basically. Best in slot totem for Shaman Tank is Totem Rage, and you get that from Magmus, which is like the second last boss of BRD. Like it's right before you go to Emperor and the Princess. Like he's the boss you fight to get this, so this is like best for threat because 30 more damage to shocks. Let's see, for first Sergeant's Mail, let's see, Sergeant's Cloak and Senior's Sergeant Insignia. These are all like PvP things, and they're all 58, and they just give a bunch of stamina. Royal Decoration, which is from Blackrock Depths, General Angerforge drops these. It's almost like the most stamina kind of like chest you could get, so probably good off getting that. Then right here I have golden fitted pauldrons, but there's actually a better shoulder that I can get from LBRS from the last boss. It's like a hunter tier, like it has hunter bonuses and shit, but actually You want that for Shaman Tank because it has 17 stamina just like this, but it has like all these other stats with it besides just like agility and stamina. Like it has int and spirit on there, and I think like agility and strength. So it's like a well-rounded shoulder piece that you can get besides this. But I have this for now just to replace Hero shoulders that I got from SM from like a long time ago. PvP. Bought the helmet Narb. This is just pre-bis helmet for all shaman tanking related shit, like 32 stamina, like, and 309 armor. Like it's a male helmet. It's just like the best piece you could buy. You could get this at 54. So this is my first epic. You don't need Skullflame Shield. You could actually buy Aegis of Stormwind if you could find it. It's level 49. You could get this before even like having access to Skullflame. This is like, you could use this to level 60 to be honest, because of the stamina on it. Like we scale more off of stamina for survivability as Shaman Tank. So yeah, but I have Skullflame just so I stand out, and I've been using it in raids and dungeons. Like I haven't like swapped shields yet, but yeah. This ain't like a big deal, honestly, but yeah, make sure you enchant it at least with 7 stamina. This one is also from the same boss, General Anchor Force. This trinket, get it? It's like 1% chance to reduce damage by 25 for 10 seconds and 7 defense. This is from AV Grind. I did that in one weekend from like Friday to Monday. I got neutral to exalted, so it held for 5 seconds and 2% dodge. Good. Blackstone ring. This just had more stamina than previous rings I had, so I clicked it. Plus 1% chance to hit and 20 attack power. Nagel ring, like 3 arcane damage reflecting back onto people, 5 defense, 10 stamina, 50 armor. Nice. This is from Sunken Temple. 20 stamina, 6 agility, 5 strength, bloodshot greaves with 7 stamina enchanted. I just got this recently actually from UBRS. Tristram's leg guards, 13 stamina. It had the same amount of stamina as what I had before, but it had 34 attack power and 2% dodge, so it just like had way more for me. So I took those. Frostwolf, I got this from the vendor, AV vendor. You need only Revered, I believe, to get this. I think you don't need Exalted for this. Then Voon's Vice Grips. It's part of like the War Chief's Blessing quest. I did that for this. 2% crit. Hit chance plus 9 agility and 6 stam. I have like, I think I have a. Did I sell it? Yeah. No, never. Yeah, Beastalker is the other one I use. With more well-rounded stats, but I think I might use this for DPS, but like I'm thinking of using it for tank because it's male. I'm pretty sure I did this for my first shaman tank. I had these for tanking gloves for 2%. So like these are my stats: 4.6k armor, 309 defense, almost 70% dodge, 5.36% parry, 10.36% block. So like we're up there in survivability. And then in terms of melee, like Rock Biter, this is really good damage for like a dagger. Like what is this, 1.8? So it's a bit slower than what I just had, which was the Life Force Dirk. I used that for the longest time. This is like actually my first dagger upgrade. Bought this for like 110 gold off AV vendor. I might buy the shield as well, which is like a direct upgrade from Aegis. It has about the same stamina as Aegis, the Unstoppable Force, I believe that's what it's called. And I think it has it has more armor than Skullflame Shield, so that'll be another one I'll be buying. Because that was the plan. Go AV for the weapon and shield, get Lobotomizer and Unstoppable Force, or Immovable Object, I believe is the name of the shield. It's one or the other. But yeah, that would be all my gear progression and where I got my gear and where I'm at right now for my level 60. That would be all the Shit. I mean, I'm also gearing for DPS gear, but like, this is like a shaman tank guide. Like, that's just, these are the talents that I use myself. Like, there's definitely a more optimal build than what I have, but this is what I'm choosing. From like, I never like, from level 1 to 60, I never reset my talents. Like, these are just what I've had, and my last talent was literally in this thing. So I'd probably like maybe change things here. Maybe put one in improved fire totems instead of that. Maybe is what I would do for level 60, or maybe like I have enough hit percent on my DPS gear that maybe I don't need to. But if I was tanking, maybe going into nature's guidance, like I'd have more threat with this talent. So maybe I might like there might be another build here where you could like self heal yourself before a pull, and then you could proc ancestral healing and get armor on yourself, and also have this talent here for more shit plus totemic mastery. Uh, there's a bunch of like there's a few other builds, but like this is the build that I'm using from just leveling up. So I haven't like actually spent any gold at all on my shaman trainer to like, hey, I want to relearn my talents. Everyone's all here getting up on my totem. I mean my little signpost, but yeah, that would be the guide for 2020. My God, this damn thing. That would be the guide for 2023 Shaman Tank Guide. And if you guys liked it, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe onto my YouTube channel, because that really helps. And I just made this guide for you, so it's like equal exchange. I give you a guide, you give me some likes and some subs. Let's go. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bam.